up here at Doi Tok. This is lovely Chedi on the top of this raised mountain as you drive into Doi Tao, and you can see across the valley, and the farmers are busy burning their fields off, and the water has not flooded. I wanted to take you back to, where are we now, 12 years ago, 12, maybe 11 years ago. This was underwater. Boats were actually moored up against this embankment down here. The floodplain had flooded to the maximum that I've seen it in my 18 years here, and it was amazing to be here and see the boats sort of moored just stretching away here. Well, there's 3 shops open over on the far side there, selling their smoked and dried fish, things that have been caught in the river, and all these other stalls are laid redundant. Back in 2010, 2011, if I can just point out these red sails, desks, they were covered in water, and the water level was halfway between the top of the roof here, or the edge of the roof, and the red. There were boats moored up here, and you had to walk across gangplanks from where I am to get onto the boats across the water. As far as I can see across there is the floodplain of Doi Tao, and it's referred to as Doi Tao Lake, and you can see the Chedi and the statue of a Buddha image in the middle, and then beyond that is another area of floodplain. So hopefully you can appreciate what I'm trying to explain here is the enormity of the flood that happened in 2010/11, and it forced all of that life that's living on the water, that's making a living on the water, up here to the level I am now, and therefore, if you can appreciate that amount of water was so vast across here. That then was being held back by Bhumibol Dam, and Bhumibol Dam is the next large dam downstream from here, and Bangkok suffered because up north was so heavily flooded. The water needed to go somewhere because it couldn't remain here. It was just backing up and backing up and backing up. When they did let it go, Bangkok, already flooded, suffered even more. And there were horrendous stories of businesses, you know, up to here with water in the city and on the outlying lands around the airport. The airport was flooded. I remember seeing Dong Mueang being, completely covered in water, and aircraft, actually parts of the undercarriage submerged. Amazing. All because of that heavy rain that we had that year, and possibly due to poor water management. And that caused this backlog, that caused this flooding here, and that caused even more flooding downstream when this was then released because it had not been thought through earlier. Sawadee krab.
ค่ะ
แม่สบายดีไหม
ไปดิ
ดีจังจำได้พร้อมใช่ไหม
ฮะ
จำได้พร้อมใช่ไหม
มาเที่ยวบ่อยนะ
ไปเที่ยวบ่อยไปเที่ยวมาบินโดรนชอบดูคุณยายทำปลา
คนไทยทำปลานี่นะ
น้องครับเคยมีวันหยุดไหมวันหยุดทำอะไรครับ
ไม่แน่ค่ะ
ทำอาหารอยู่บ้านใช่ไหม
เขากำลังดูคุณนี่อาทิตย์ละ1 วัน
ครับผมออกไปเที่ยวไหม
ไม่ไปอยู่บ้าน
อ๋อแต่ทุกวันทำนี่เก่งมาก I've just asked this lady what she does on a day off, and I asked her if she goes anywhere, and she says no, at home, cooks at home and cleans the house on a Sunday, but every other day of the week she's doing this, and she's preparing these fish, putting them in the sun, drying them out. Oh, สวยมาก every day เจอกันอีกครั้งครับสวัสดีครับ I love coming here and just seeing the smile on that lady's face, but also seeing how natural things are, how things are done in a natural process. The fish were killed, they were chopped up, they were peeled back, they were laid in the sun. Some of them will go into the smoke rooms, and they will all be packaged and then sent off to market. Now, far be it from me to say that this is these fish here are full of parasites. Apparently the parasites live in the organs. Well, there's a hell of a lot of flesh there, and there's a hell of a lot of flies there, and there's a hell of a lot of maybe just a little bit of parasite sitting around on the deck waiting to get picked up and moved over and left on an open to the elements piece of food. But this isn't just 2022 happening like this. This has been going on for hundreds of years, and people have lived with it, and people get over it. And we in Thailand, we enjoy eating food of all sorts of types, and we just are mindful that you need to take maybe a tablet now and again to clear out your system, clear out the worms or the parasites in your system. And along comes COVID, and everybody gets all excited about some injections, and also this can I say it in this video? Yeah, ivermectin. Well, ivermectin is a fantastic thing for killing parasites in your body. That's been happening for a long time, as well as these little tablets you can buy from the pharmacy. It's very cheap. You can even get them from local authorities, sometimes handed out for free. So if you're in Thailand, consider whether you've cleared your system of parasites lately. Are you เท่าไหร่ครับ
น่าจะเป็น10 ปีแล้ว
10 ปีแล้ว
แล้วคราวนี้มันจมน้ำตอนที่น้ำขึ้นแล้วมันก็เลยต้องมาซ่อมอะค่ะ
อ๋อ
ต้องมาซ่อมอ๋อที่อยู่หางดงเหรอคะ
ครับผม
โอ้
ครับผม all these tyres that they're putting underneath these pontoons. They're digging out holes underneath the pontoon in order to put the tyres underneath, and then they're going to they will then repair it. Well, I've really enjoyed my visit here to Doi Dao. It's a lovely place to come to any time of year to see the variation in water level and the activities of the guys that are working, living on the water. Today was no exception. Very, very nice scenes of people renovating their buildings, and the water slowly rising. The conclusion is that the floodplain has plenty of scope for more water. The water's being released and let go. It's not being held back at any point, and therefore the plain is not flooding. The river is in full flow. The sounds that you get here of the hoop-hoo, the hoop-hoo over there, he's the lovely orange bird with the Mohican and the long beak. You'll see him sometimes on open grass expanses, dipping his beak into the grass. Very nice. There's a lovely iora up here as well, and you hear his song like that, like a plaintive dip in the end. Yeah, some lovely sounds out here. Love it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the visit I've brought to you at Doi Tao, and enjoyed the sounds as well as the scenes. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.